My upload this evening is with regard to the vivid imaginations of individuals, culprits in this community that have, in that amount of paperwork, caused the most dangerous amount of offences against my child and I. There are practitioners that have been of slander and defamation, and that have very vivid imaginations when perverting my privacy and when violating whistleblower protection laws and other bigger laws with regard to my ancestry and my property. So, as I've mentioned, since I became a married mother, there have been individuals really preoccupied and neurotic with causing very dangerous problems against a Gashka Award recipient holder, a representative of the President's Office for Humanitarian Work, and a representative of the Duke of Edinburgh Office for Humanitarian Work. There are individuals in this community with very creative imaginations but very dangerous tongues, with very dangerous slander coming from their mouths. Now, they've obstructed the Ombudsman since 2017. They've also perverted the course of justice with regard to revenge porn since 2006. And they've also been a financial fraud and financial theft and financial exploitation since the mid-2000s. Due to my good work in 2018, there were positive developments with regard to recovery from here in Tralee, County Kerry, that had a positive effect at home and abroad. So the recovery that involved a lot of positive developments from the fraud of these culprits that I'm experiencing slander of is still continuing today. And this is for the attention of the United Nations with regard to these liabilities that have no common sense with regard to the damages they've done to my son, with regard to the damages they've done to the Human Rights Declaration, and with regard to the damages they've done to my ancestral and marital property, where they have wreaked havoc. They have trespassed onto my marital property since 2016, and they have only caused violation after violation after violation. So now they're after creating a more vivid imagination about avoidance and evasion with regard to further financial fraud that they're causing. So this is for the attention of the United Nations with regard to the recovery as of 2019, which commenced in stage 1 in 2018 with my good work that I commenced single-handedly. And there are individuals in this community disrespecting every level of the jurisdiction and legal system that is imaginable. Whistleblower protection laws, the humanitarian protection law, and also the issue of international protection laws. So these individuals are in my proximity, intentionally coming in and out of a building and slandering at will, ignoring all codes of etiquette during COVID season, and they are causing more financial theft as they have been doing since the mid-2000s. So I'd appreciate the honourable government and the ECHR and the United Nations acknowledging that my son is a missing person. There is fraud still occurring. There are practitioners that have been perverting my privacy and that have been of malpractice and misconduct and exacerbation and retaliatory offences in civil society, peaceful community, County Kerry, before all of this commenced. They are liable and they are of liability to civil society. So I'd appreciate the ECHR addressing these individuals of vivid imaginations and very dangerous slander, trespassing onto property where they are not lawfully abiding. They have no lawful remit to be in my proximity, and they are of fraud since the mid-2000s, and yet again since I gave birth in 2015. I would appreciate Europol and the ECHR addressing the fraud that is occurring in Tralee, County Kerry, Ireland, endangering innocent people's lives. I'm experiencing treason, and I'm a royal angelic sentient being. My son has been harassed and assaulted unlawfully from my care. My marital home is being trespassed upon, and there is financial theft and fraud occurring. I am of legislation and societal developments, and there is a very serious problem being caused in Tralee, County Kerry again.